dominate the machine. Shoulders, triceps. Started off, we did some calves. I always do calves before chest, before shoulders. Not that they're a weakness or anything, I just like to keep them away from legs because I know that if I hit legs and calves, my calves will be a afterthought where I won't get as much out of it. This is the album today. Send anger. Some angry music. Come on. Stretch it. One. Up. Yes. Easy. Come on. Yes. Come on. Again. Stretch. Squeeze. Easy. One. Yes. Again. Hold the squeeze on top. Hold the squeeze. Come on. Squeeze. Come on. Up. Up. One. Squeeze hard. Squeeze. Still the same stuff, mate. Still DYs, DY nutrition, BCAs. With carbs, I'm trying to keep carbs in and around workouts all the time. They'll be the last to go. And try and keep them in right until the end, so I can still stay with a lot of. Because I train with a lot of strength. I like that. To keep that there, I don't really want to lose my strength that much. So, with that in mind, I try and hit the carbs a little bit higher. Then we hit Smith machine shoulder press. As described before, I try to, because of my shoulder injury and raised pec tears, I try to make sure my shoulder's stable before going really heavy. And even then, I know I could push a lot heavier. I just back it off slightly, just to the point of where I feel my shoulder could possibly become unstable. Come on, mate. Yes. Yes. Stretch and squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Up. Oh, yes. Good, easy. 6. It's all you. Come on. 8. 9. Last one. Okay. Ready? Come on, let's go. Go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, stretch it out. Stretch. Squeeze. Come on. Again. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on, let's go. Up. All you. Come on, squeeze. Stretch. Up. One more. Up. Yes. Good. Right, shoulders. We sort of, both of us have had, he had a pec tear, but still that affects your shoulder girdle, as it were. Me, for my injury, I had a long thoracic nerve problem, So mine is more a stabilization issue that I had that is now 95% normal. So I have to, I'm gonna say, well, I'm not gonna say I don't go heavy because I go heavy, but I'm very conscious of the form of overhead that I don't wanna lose stabilization, because then I'll see you start getting into maybe a rotator cuff problem, which you don't really want. And also, my opinion, is like overhead movements. The body's not really designed to go super heavy overhead. So it's a very, when you're arm overhead, your shoulders in a very vulnerable position. And the rotator cuffs, they don't really get much stronger. So you'll get all more powerful delts, more powerful chest, more powerful lats, and they just all overpower these smaller muscle groups. They never get weak. So if you lose the stabilization, then they can start putting stress on their muscles or pinching rotator cuffs. So for both of us, we're very conscious of our shoulder movement and the balance. So if you watch Ray, he's really working on the balance of both sides. Just to really concentrate that he's getting the full range of movement, because his pec tear was quite nasty, where with gym closures too, he couldn't really train on it, so it all tightened up, so he has to be conscious of full movement and full mobility back in that shoulder. Obviously he sees a physio too, always see a good physio. Then we went into lateral raises, seated. I prefer seated, mainly because it takes the momentum out of things.
Nice as well.
Where should you do BJJ?
On the island somewhere.
Surely knows Mike Powers then.
Come on. Let's go.
Easy. You're good actually, Anson. Maybe do some posing after. Have a look. A little teaser. A little Ebenezer. A little teaser. Geezer. What are you going to do? 2 and 5? Easy for you.
Used to be. 3,
Let's get good movement.
3, 2, 1.
Get locked in. Lock it in. Drive it up. Oh, too easy. Drive it up. Keep that head solid. It's easy. Too easy. Come on in.
2 more.
Last one, last one. It's too easy. Up. Yeah, drive. Come on, you slut.
Let's go.
Nice and tight.
Let's go.
Easy, it's fucking easy.
Come on, let's go.
Wait.
Show me. Drive. Come on. Up. Come on.
Easy.
Up. Come on.
Easy. Hey!
Push.
One more. Then we moved on to a pulley delt raise. I like the combination of the two. If you're doing like a dumbbell, there's a lot less tension on the bottom compared to the top. Whereas when you're using a cable pulley, there's tension throughout the whole range. So I like to add the two together. that was me shoulders done because I do rear delts on my back day. Moved on to shrugs. We only ended up doing one set on shrugs, mainly because I don't want my shrugs over dominating. It was quite easy for my it was quite easy on shoulder day for your traps to take over. So I just do one set there. It's not really necessary. It gets worked on back day too, which is also tomorrow.
Let's go. Squeeze. Come on. Yeah, up. Easy. Yes, come on. Up. Come on. Squeeze. Let's go again. Up. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. Yeah, now go. Come on. Pull it, pull it. Pull, slow legs. Up. Come on. Control. Up. Come on, one more. Up, up. Come on. Squeeze. Easy, come on, up. And again, come on, strong. That's too easy. Come on. Up, pull it. And then pull, control. Yeah. Come on, do the left. Right. Come on, two more now. Oh, all the way, come on, pull. And the last one, here we go. Up. Fight it all the way down. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Let's go. Come on again. Squeeze it up. Come on, harder squeeze. Harder. Come on, squeeze it. And again. Up. Come on. Come on. Drive it up.
Stay with me, my hands are slippery as fuck.
Up, all you. Come on, up. Come on. And again. Come on, easy. Come on. Yes, one more.
One more.
Come on then. Up.
Done.
Okay.
Then we went on to triceps. Today we did skulls before push downs. Sometimes I do it the other way around. Today, skulls. One of the triceps should always be an overhead movement. The reason for that is that there's 3 heads on the tricep and your long head only really gets hit from behind your head. So the skulls is here, just behind your head. That's my favorite behind the head movement for tries.
Squeeze it down. Harder. Come on. Do it again. Yes. One more.
Then we did a tricep push down. Skulls, when you do skulls first, you're going to be a little bit weaker on tricep push down, which I was. I'm starting to tire, obviously, with lower calories.
Let's do it. Come on, squeeze it down. Again, squeeze. Come on, shoulder over it. Triceps, there. And again, all triceps, squeeze. Come on. Oh. Drop it down. Come on. Shoulder up. There. Come on. Triceps, all triceps. Triceps. Come on.
Thanks for watching Shoulders Triceps. And also thank you to all the people that's been subscribing, and thank you to people who like to comment on my stuff, and also the DMs I get on my IG. Thank you, I appreciate it. For me, even if I inspire one person, that's enough for me. And it's good to know that there's people out there that appreciate my stuff and encourage me to keep going, which also then encourages themselves to keep going, keep pushing, especially through these hard times of COVID, etc. Then single arm tricep. To be honest, I probably should have cut it down to 1 set and ended up doing 2. I felt really tired and fatigued. Lower calories, so it's a little bit like you're like, oh, I'm tired. And you're just pushing through and just focusing on the target of December Global Classic, which is what? It's where 9 weeks. So it's not long at all now. As you saw, I just did a little bit of like shirt off posing. Fortunately, this room wasn't open at the time because they've got a yoga class going on, so you can't, this gym's a bit weird, you can't take the clothes off to do any posing and stuff, so I mainly do my posing at home. But the last time I took my shirt off here, the reception was straight. I'm like, oh, put your clothes on, put your clothes on. So you can't really do any posing here unless you're a manager of some kind. So, so I always get, can you put your shirt on, can you put your shirt on? So I managed to squeeze a little bit of a little teaser trailer for you, so you can have a little taste of what's to come. This is probably, I would say, the flattest I'm going to be, because now with 9 going into 8 weeks to go is where I really ramp it and try and push really hard to really tighten up and really get grainy nasty. So yeah, feeling good, feeling strong, coming in tight, so I think 8-9 weeks you will all see. You will see, dominate the machine. But yeah, big thanks again to Asia Bodybuilding, big thanks to you, Anson. Big thanks to all my supporters that support me through this journey. There's a lot of people that support me, And I think that whoever wins in December will be a deserving champion, and it will be a worthy person to represent Hong Kong worldwide in bodybuilding for sure. But yeah, thanks for liking, thanks for watching. I think next week or the next couple of weeks we'll do other videos on my physio and yoga and shit like that, so you can get another alternative way of how it goes and how we like to do things. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your wife, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, tell your brother, tell your sister. Watch my channel.